Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Inshallah, everything is well. So we'll go ahead, inshallah, and we'll recite the dua kumail together. Um, and then, inshallah, after dua kumail, we'll have the tawfiq to start the lecture together. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammadin wa ajjal farajhum. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إني أسألك برحمتك التي وسعت كل شيء وبقوتك التي قهرت بها كل شيء وخضع لها كل شيء وظل لها كل شيء وبجبروتك التي قلبت بها كل شيء وبعزتك التي لا يقوم لها شيء وبعظمتك التي ملأت كل شيء وبسلطانك الذي على كل شيء وبوجهك الباقي بعد فناء كل شيء وبأسمائك التي ملأت أركان كل شيء وبعلمك الذي أحاط بكل شيء وبنور وجهك الذي أضاء له كل شيء يا نور يا قدوس يا نور يا قدوس يا نور يا قدوس يا أول الأولين ويا آخر الآخرين اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تهتك العصام اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تنزل النقام اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تقير النعم اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تحبس الدعاء اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تنزل البلاء اللهم اغفر لي كل ذنب أذنبته وكل خطيئة أخطأتها اللهم إني أتغرب إليك بذكرك وأستشفع بك إلى نفسك وأسألك بجودك أن تدنيني من قربك وأن توزعني شكرك وأن تلهمني ذكرك اللهم إني أسألك سؤال خاضع متذلل خاشع أن تسامحني وترحمني وتجعلني بقسمك راضيا قانعا وفي جميع الأهوال متواضعا اللهم وأسألك سؤال من اشتدت فاقته وأنزل بك عند الشدائد حاجته وعظم فيما عندك رغبته اللهم عظم سلطانك وعلى مكانك وخفي مكرك وظهر أمرك وقلب قهرك وجرت قدرتك ولا يمكن الفرار من حكومتك اللهم لا أجد لذنوبي غافرا ولا لقبائه ساترا ولا لشيء من عملي القبيح بالحسن مبدلا غيرك لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك وبحمدك ظلمت نفسي وتجرأت بجهلي وسكنت إلى قديم ذكرك لي ومنك علي اللهم مولاي كم من قبيح سترته وكم من فاده من البلاء أقلته وكم من عثار وقيته وكم من مكروه دفعته وكم من ثناء جميل لست أهلا له نشرته اللهم عظم بلائي وأفرت بي سوء حالي وقصرت بي أعمالي وقعدت بي أقلالي وحبسني عن نفئي بعد عملي وخدعتني الدنيا بقرورها ونفسي بجنايتها ومطالي يا سيدي فأسألك بعزتك أن لا يحجب عنك دعائي سوء عملي وفعالي ولا تفضحني بخفي ما اطلعت عليه من سري ولا تعاجلني بالعقوبة على ما عملته في خلواتي من سوء فعلي وإساءتي ودوام تفريطي وجهالتي وكثرة شهواتي وغفلتي وكن اللهم بعزتك لي في كل الأهوال رؤوفا وعلي في جميع الأمور عطوفا إلهي وربي من لي غيرك أسأله كشف ضري والنظر في أمري. إلهي ومولاي، أجريت علي حكما اتبعت فيه هوى نفسي، ولم أحترس فيه من تزيين عدوي، فقرني بما أهوى وأسعده على ذلك القضاء، فتجاوزت بما جرى علي من ذلك بعض حدودك، وخالفت بعض أوامرك، فلك الحمد علي في جميع ذلك، ولا حجة لي فيما جرى علي فيه قضاؤك، وألزمني حكمك وبلاؤك، وقد أتيتك يا إلهي بعد تقصيري وإسرافي على نفسي، معتذرا نادما منكسرا مستقيلا مستغفرا منيبا مقرا مذعنا معترفا، لا أجد مفرا مما كان مني ولا مفزعا أتوجه إليه في أمري غير قبولك عذري وإدخالك إياي في سعة رحمتك. اللهم فاقبل عذري وارحم شدة ضري وفكني من شد وثاقي. يا رب ارحم ضعف بدني، يا رب ارحم ضعف بدني، يا رب ارحم ضعف بدني. ورقة جلدي ودقة عظمي، يا من بدأ خلقي وذكري وتربيتي وبري وتغذيتي، هبني لابتداء كرمك وسالف برك بي. يا إلهي وسيدي وربي، أتراك معذبي بنارك بعد توحيدك، وبعد ما انتوى عليه قلبي من معرفتك، ولهج به لساني من ذكرك، واعتقده ضميري من حبك، وبعد صدق اعترافي ودعائي خاضعا لربوبيتك. هيهات، أنت أكرم من أن تضيع من ربيته، أو تبعد من أدنيته، أو تشرد من آويته، أو تسلم إلى البلاء من كفيته ورحمته. وليت شعري يا سيدي وإلهي ومولاي، أتسلط النار على وجوه خرد لعظمتك ساجدة، وعلى ألسن نطقت بتوحيدك الصادقة وبشكرك مادحة، وعلى قلوب اعترفت بإلهيتك محققة، وعلى ضمائر حوت من العلم بك حتى صارت خاشعة، وعلى جواب أوطان تعبدك طاغية، وأشارت باستغفارك مذعنة. ما هكذا الظن بك، ولا أخبرنا بفضلك أنك يا كريم يا رب، وأنت تعلم ضعفي عن قليل من بلاء الدنيا وعقوباتها، وما يجري فيها من المكاره على أهلها، ألا أن ذلك ومكروه. بقاء قليل مكثه يسير، بقاؤه قصير مدته، فكيف احتمالي لبلاء الآخرة وجليل وقوع المكاره فيها، وهو بلاء تطول مدته ويدوم مقامه ولا يخفف عن أهله، لأنه لا يكون إلا عن غضبك وانتقامك وسخطك، هذا ما لا تقوم له السماوات والأرض. يا سيدي، فكيف لي وأنا عبدك الضعيف الذليل الحقير المسكين المستكين. يا إلهي وربي وسيدي ومولاي، لأي الأمور إليك أشكو، ولما منها أضج وأبكي، لأليم العذاب وشدته أم لطول البلاء ومدته؟ فلئن صيرتني للعقوبات مع عدائك، وجمعت بيني وبين أهل بلائك، وفرقت بيني وبين أهل أحبائك وأوليائك، فهبني يا إلهي وسيدي ومولاي وربي. صبرت على عذابك، فكيف أصبر على فراقك؟ وهبني صبرت على حر نارك، فكيف أصبر عن النظر إلى كرامتك؟ أم كيف أسكن في النار ورجاء عفوك؟ بعزتك يا سيدي ومولاي أقسم صادقا لئن تركتني ناطقا لأضجن إليك ضجيجا، لأضجن إليك بين أهلها ضجيج الآملين، ولأصرخن إليك صراخ المستصرخين، ولأبكين عليك بكاء الفاقدين، ولأنادينك أين كنت يا ولي المؤمنين، يا غاية آمال العارفين، يا غياث المستغيثين، يا حبيب قلوب الصادقين، ويا إله العالمين. أفتراك سبحانك يا إلهي وبحمدك تسمع فيها صوت عبد مسلم سجن فيها بمخالفته، وضاغت عن عذابها بمعصيته، وحبس بين أطباقها بجرمه وجريرته، وهو يضج إليك ضجيج مؤمل لرحمتك، ويناديك بلسان أهل توحيدك، ويتوسل إليك بربوبيتك يا مولاي، فكيف يبقى في العذاب وهو يرجو ما سلف من حلمك؟ أم كيف تؤلمه النار وهو يعمل فضلك ورحمتك؟ أم كيف يحرقه لهيبها وأنت تسمع صوته وترى مكانه؟ أم كيف يشتمل عليه زفيرها وأنت تعلم ضعفه؟ أم كيف يتغلغل بين أطباقها وأنت تعلم صدقه؟ أم كيف تزجره زبانيتها وهو يناديك يا ربه؟ أم كيف يرجو فضلك في عتقه منها فتتركه فيها؟ هيهات ما ذلك الظن بك، ولا المعروف من فضلك، ولا مشبه لما عملت به الموحدين من برك وإحسانك، فباليقين أخطوا لولا ما حكمت به من تعذيب جاحديك، وقضيت به من إخلاد معانديك، أجعلت النار كلها بردا وسلاما، وما كان لأحد فيها مقرا ولا مقاما، لكنك تقدست أسماؤك أقسمت أن تملاها من الكافرين من الجنة والناس أجمعين، وأن تخلد فيها المعاندين، وأن تجل ثناؤك قلت مبتدئا وتتولت بالإنعام متكرما، أفمن كان مؤمنا كمن كان فاسقا لا يستوون. إلهي وسيدي، فأسألك بالقدرة التي قدرتها، وبالقضية التي حتمتها وحكمتها وقلبت من عليه أجريتها، أن تهب لي في هذه الليلة وفي هذه الساعة كل جرم أجرمت، وكل ذنب أذنبت، وكل قبيح أسررت، وكل جهل عملته كتمته أو أعلنته، أخفيته أو أظهرته، وكل سيئة أمرت بإثباتها الكرام الكاتبين الذين وكلتهم بحفظ ما يكون مني، وجعلتهم شهودا علي مع جواره، وكنت أنت الرقيب علي من ورائهم والشاهد لما خفي عنهم، وبرحمتك أخفيته وبفضلك سترته، وأن توفر حظي من كل خير أنزلته، أو إحسان فضلته، أو بر نشرته، أو رزق بسطته، أو ذنب تغفره، أو خطأ تغفره، أو خطأ تستره. يا ربي يا ربي يا رب، يا ربي يا ربي يا رب، يا ربي يا ربي يا رب، أسألك بحقك وقدسك وأعظم صفاتك وأسمائك أن تجعل أوقاتي من الليل والنهار بذكرك مأمورة، وبخدمتك موصولة، وأعمالي عندك مقبولة، حتى تكون أعمالي وأورادي كلها وردا واحدا، وحالي في خدمتك سرمدا. يا سيدي، يا من عليه مولي، يا من إليه شكوت أهوالي، يا ربي يا ربي يا رب، يا ربي يا ربي يا رب، يا ربي يا ربي يا رب، قو على خدمتك جوارحي، واشدد على العظيمة جوانحي، وهب لي الجد في خشيتك والدوام في الاتصال بخدمتك، حتى أسرح إليك في ميادين السابقين، وأسرع إليك في البارزين، وأشتاق إلى قربك في المشتاقين، وأدنو منك دنو المخلصين، وأخافك مخافة الموقنين، وأجتمع في جوارك مع المؤمنين. اللهم ومن أرادني بسوء فأرده، ومن كادني فكده، واجعلني من أحسن نصيبك عندك، وأقربهم منزلة منك، وأخصهم زلفة لديك، فإنه لا ينال ذلك إلا بفضلك، وجد لي بجودك، واعطف عني بمجدك، واحفظني برحمتك، واجعل لساني بذكرك لهجا، وقلبي بحبك متيما، ومن علي بحسن إجابتك، وأقلني عثرتي، واغفر زلتي، فإنك قضيت على عبادك بعبادتك، وأمرتهم بدعائك، وضمنت لهم الإجابة، فإليك يا ربي نصبت وجهي، وإليك يا ربي مددت يدي، فبعزتك استجب لي دعائي، وبلغني مناي، ولا تقطع من فضلك رجائي، واكفني شر الجن والإنس من أعدائي، يا سريع الرضا، يا سريع الرضا، يا سريع الرضا، اغفر لمن لا يملك إلا الدعاء، فإنك فعال لما تشاء، يا من اسمه دواء، وذكره شفاء، وطاعته قناة، ارحم من رأس ماله الرجاء، وسلاحه البكاء، يا سابق النعم، يا دافع النقام، يا نور المستوحشين في الظلام، يا عالما لا يعلم، صل على محمد وآل محمد، وافعل بما أنت أهله، وصلى الله على رسوله والأئمة الميامين من آله وسلم تسليما كثيرا. صلوات على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل وفرجهم من أعدائهم أجمعين. So we have time. If you let me, inshallah, we recite the 7th dua of Sahifa Sajjadiyah together. It will take probably less than 10 minutes, so we will have the time by 8:30 to start this speech, inshallah. As you heard, this dua is a special dua for the protection, for the protection from any fear, any calamity, any issue. It is very recommended. It's one of the greatest dua that we have, alhamdulillah. I've heard a lot of recommendations from ulama about this dua specifically. So it's a great dua. The 7th dua of Sahifa Sajjadiyah. If you want to bring it, inshallah, I'll wait a few more minutes, so inshallah we'll be able to bring the 7th dua of Sahifa Sajjadiyah, inshallah. So it's a short dua, it's just one page dua. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا من تحل به عقد المكاره، ويا من يفثأ به حد الشدائد، يا من يلتمس منه المخرج إلى روح الفرج، ذلت لقدرتك الصعاب، وتسببت بلطفك الأسباب، وجرى بقدرتك القضاء، ومضت على إرادتك الأشياء، فهي بمشيتك دون قولك مؤتمرة، وبإرادتك دون نهيك منزجرة. أنت المدعو للمهمات، وأنت المفزع في الملمات، لا يندفع منها إلا ما دفعت، ولا ينكشف منها إلا ما كشفت. وقد نزل بي يا رب ما تكأدني ثقله، وألم بي ما قد بحضني حمله، وبقدرتك أوردته علي، وبسلطانك وجهته إلي، فلا مصدر لما أوردت، ولا صارف لما وجهت، ولا فاتح لما أغلقت، ولا مقلق لما فتحت، ولا ميسر لما عسرت، ولا ناصر لمن خذلت. فصل على محمد وآله، وافتح لي يا ربي باب الفرج بتولك، فاكسر عني سلطان الهم بحولك، وأنل لي حسن النظر فيما شكوت، وأذقني حلاوة الصون فيما سألت، وهب لي من لدنك رحمة وفرجا حنيا، واجعل لي من عندك مخرجا وحيا، ولا تشغل بالاهتمام عن تآهد فروضك واستعمال سنتك، فقد ذقت لما نزل بي يا رب ذرعا، وامتلأت بحمل ما حدث علي حما، وأنت القادر على كشف ما منيت به، ودفع ما وقعت فيه، فافعل بي ذلك وإن لم أستوجبه منك يا ذا العرش العظيم وذا المن الكريم، فأنت قادر يا أرحم الراحمين. آمين يا رب العالمين. صلوات على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. So I'm going to give you, inshallah, 2-3 minutes. We have, it's 8:27, inshallah, a few minutes. So just take a rest a little bit. So right after that, we'll start the speech together. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Allahumma salli. Inshallah, one more minute. Right at 8:30, inshallah, we'll start the speech. All right, let's get started. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم ولن أعداءهم أجمعين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا حبيب قلوبنا وطبيب نفوسنا وشدام أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى لقاء يوم الدين. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. May Allah inshallah bless you all. May Allah inshallah give us tawfiq and opportunity to be among the true followers of our Ahlul Bayt and Islam inshallah. With the barakat of salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammadin wa ajil farajum. It's a great opportunity that online, virtually, we are meeting. You can see me, I can see you. It's sad that I'm missing you guys. I can see you in person. But again, it's the great barakat of the technology that since this epidemic and issue happened, we can at least have the regular program in terms of the speech and dua kumail altogether. So it's a great opportunity for sure to continue this path. And as you heard, inshallah, we'll have the same thing for the Sunday school as well. May Allah be asked to protect everyone, inshallah, all around the world, to protect them from any evil, any issue, any sicknesses, specifically the Ummah of Islam, specifically the followers of Ahlul Bayt, inshallah, always, and especially our community in the Bay Area, be always under the protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Human beings, meaning us, we want to get to a peace and tranquility. This is the most important achievement that many people try to find it by spending $1,000,000, spending the whole life to be able to achieve and to reach peace and tranquility in life. Sometimes when we are so into this dunyavi and worldly life, we might get lost in this dunya and forget about important things that we have been sent to this dunya to do. Imagine if your child, you provide a lot all the time, whatever he wants, whatever she wants, you keep providing, keep providing, you keep providing, and there's no sense of working, there's no sense of trying and putting effort into achieving something. That person might not learn anything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He sent us to this world for some missions, for achieving higher goals in this dunya. Sometimes when everything is going smoothly and we are so involved with this dunya, we might forget about those important points and those goals that we have been sent here for those goals. Therefore, reaching tranquility is one of the most important things. However, what is the cost of that? How we're going to achieve it? You see that recently a lot of scientists, a lot of psychologists, physicians, all together, they tried to put something in terms of the medicine, advices, therapy, in order to bring the peace to the life of people. And we see that they could not be successful to the way and to the extent that they wanted and they expected to be successful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He showed the ways that we can reach tranquility and peace. And He mentioned that if you want to reach the true peace and tranquility, you need to go and seek for them through this path. This is specific factors. This is specific ways you can find. When insan becomes so proud of himself, when insan becomes so into himself that I can do everything that I want, I'm so progress, I'm so modern, I can achieve anything that I want, then sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to show the point to these human beings, would test him, would test her. This is the importance of the test of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He, through some test, to prove some points to this insan that becomes so arrogant sometimes. I'm the one so and so, I'm the one who can do this and that, and become so arrogant. The tests are difficult. The tests sometimes are stressful. The tests are sometimes scary. But when you think about the reward behind this, it can calm you down. It can calm you down. Specifically now that we're in a situation that people all around the world are dealing with this new epidemic, and the problem and the issue that it caused for the whole world. Not only the health-wise, economic, job-wise, everything together has been under the effect of this. Under the effect of what? Have you paused for a second and think about it? What is going on for a second in this world? There was a teeny tiny little virus came out, and it made the whole world challenged. How is it even possible? We thought we were so progress, we were so modern, we reached the sky, the space, and everything else. Some people become so arrogant. What happened here that all of a sudden a teeny tiny creature, it's out there, and everyone, they try to stay home, everyone they try to find a solution for it, and still they cannot find a solution for that. When things in this dunya happen, we have two different worldview. The first worldview is that, well, things happen accidentally, just happen by itself. We don't know what we can do, and so on and so forth. The second worldview is the Ilahi worldview, is the spiritual worldview, that I have to think about this, what I can get out of this situation for myself. What is the point here for me? How can I take advantage of these moments? Yeah, like I said, the test can be scary, can be difficult, can be stressful. But what can I get out of this? What is the point that I get out of this? You see that I have to think about this. Alhamdulillah, we have the live chat as well while I'm talking, the style of my lecture. While I'm talking, if you can find the answer for some of the things comes to your mind, I want you to share with us. Type them and let me know so I can read it for you as well. So make it more mutual, as the style of our lectures are mutual as well. So what is the point for you? Let me put it this way. What is the point for you from this current situation? What are you going to achieve from this current situation? How can you use this current situation to educate yourself more? What does it tell us? What does it tell you specifically, this current situation? Everything, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is aware of everything. Things that are happening around the world. What is the message for me? How can the other topic that we were talking about is, how can I reach that tranquility and peace in the middle of calamity, in the middle of the bala, in the middle of the test? What can I do? What can I do to keep myself calm and relaxed? Because I heard that awliya of Allah, I heard the friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are those people that in difficult situation and moments, no matter how difficult it becomes the situation, they don't lose their peace and tranquility. They're calm, they're relaxed. They might be affected by the test, by the way, but they're calm and relaxed. That's the point. They're calm and relaxed. Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam, Amir al-Mu'minin, they're all, Imam Hussein in Karbala, he was affected by the test that happened, himself and his family and everyone around. But the fact was they did not lose their peace and tranquility. Then how come us we might lose this tranquility and peace? What is the source and where can I find this permanent tranquility and peace? In the middle of the test, in the middle of the bala, in the middle of the ibtila. This is where we have to find. This is the solution, believe me, that if we find the answer to this question, then the world, with all its ups and downs, will become easier for us to follow and to go through and to reach the hereafter. From the Islamic perspective and point of view, from the Ilahi perspective and point of view, from Quranic point of view, from the Quranic point of view. As we said, Quran says, I'm the holy book from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Islam is the last religion. Then we have to say, Islam, please come forward and guide us, come forward and help us, come forward and tell us how we can pass this time, this difficult times, or any difficult times throughout the life. It can be personal, it can be social, it can be a world situation that as we are right now, right? What can we do? Let's see, what are the recommendations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here? Number one, Quran says, Allah says, if you want to keep your peace and tranquility in the middle of the situation, in the middle of the difficulties, in the middle of the incidents, make sure before you strengthen your iman. Before, of course, in the middle of the ibtila and bala, you might not have the opportunity immediately to do that. Of course, you can, but make sure you work on your iman before. Iman is what? The faith that I believe in something. I believe in something. It's very interesting that the psychologists are saying as well. Those who have faith, those who believe in something, those who believe in higher power, they have better way of taking care of their even mental disabilities, mental issues, stressors, depressions, problems, fears, phobias that they have, because they believe in a higher power. Number one, it's about the iman. Work on your iman. Iman about what? What do we mean by iman again? Iman means I believe everything is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I don't have doubt in this, that my destiny is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I know I'm not going to be lazy. I'm going to do everything I can do. But the rest is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Quran says, Bismillah ar-Rahman Surah Al-Fatiha, هو الذي أنزل السكينة في قلوب المؤمنين ليزدادوا إيمانا مع إيمانهم. He's the one who put tranquility and peace in the heart of mu'mineen. He brings the peace into the heart of mu'mineen. We're talking about the current situation, for example, right? Make it more practical. The current situation, all right. I believe, okay, I have to follow the medical guides, the health guides that I have. They said I have to wash my hands a few times. All right. I have to make sure that I keep the distance with others. I have to make sure I do this and that. All this thing that, as we did, we canceled the program, on site. So we're doing taking all the precautionary actions. Everything that we can, we have to do. The rest is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Well, the fear can come. I might be afraid and scared of something, but to what extent? To the extent that I lose my peace? No, not to that extent. This extent is a wrong extent. If it's going to disturb my peace and tranquility. That's what I keep thinking about it. Number one, the iman in my mind. That everything belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The other part in my speech, I started with this. Things around the world happen. Allah sometimes tests us for a reason, right? How can I remember the question I asked you? No one answered yet. That I said, what can I get from this moment, this situation? What can you get from this situation? This is the moment of learning. This is the moment of being humble. This is the moment to understand that we need help. أنتم الفقراء إلى الله. You're all faqir. You need help. You need support from Allah subhanahu. أنتم كالمرضى ورب العالمين كالطبيب. You are all like sick people. Your tabib, your physician, the one who will help you to get better and cure you is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That I feel that. You know, if I have money all the time, if I held everything, the situation of the world is always perfect, then I might forget about this, that I'm in need towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's number one, to work on my iman, to think about this. Part of the iman comes with the study, knowledge, so and so, ibadah. Other part comes with thinking and pondering. Thinking. The moment that I be humiliated and humble in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that I'm all in need. Ya Allah, help me, protect my family, protect everyone around. You know, that adds into the iman. Iman of Amir al-Mu'mineen, Iman of Imam Hussein, Iman of Imam Hassan alayhi salam, Iman of Ahlul Bayt. In the middle of the bala, this is nothing. Imagine the test that they had and how difficult it was for them. In the middle of those bala and difficulties, what they did? Shukr and hamd of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this. In the middle of the situation. The second factor that we have to keep in mind, having zikr, reciting zikr is very important. Zikr. You know what is the meaning of zikr? Zikr means you remember something. You remind yourself about something. That's the zikr. That you don't want to forget something. Why do you think saying zikr is so important? Alhamdulillah, subhanallah, Allahu Akbar, name of Ahlul Bayt. Why is so important? Because that reminds us about the one that I'm mentioning his name. When I say Alhamdulillah, thank Allah, subhanallah, it keeps reminding me about who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Which in return adds into my iman as well, right? The dhikr. During the day, if you go out, if you're working, if you're in the house, if you're at a school, anywhere, it doesn't matter. Have the dhikr. Take advantage of this moment and situation because you're more aware. Because of this fear that is around, you're more aware of you need help. You need support. You need protection. Then have more zikr, more zikr, more zikr. Remember. Remind yourself of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How does He help me? How does He bring tranquility and peace to my life? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. الذين آمنوا وتطمئن قلوبهم بذكر الله ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب. With the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this heart, this system would have tranquility, will be confident. Everything is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm sure nothing will go against the path of Allah, against what He wants. Dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We can use this moment to get used to having more zikr. Get used to this, get used to reciting more zikr, saying more zikr throughout the day. Because right now, we are desperate. We need that. We need a protection. Something, the whole world. Bismillah. This example, it looks like the example that the Quran says. When people are in the ship, and the ship is sinking, they all remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Allah, superpower, help me, even atheist. When the bala, with the difficulty and danger goes away, they go to the shore, and they forget about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What can I do? When inshallah, all of us, what can we do? When we pass this time, soon inshallah, with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we're going to pass this time. When we pass this time, when we are on the other side of this test and bala, what should we say? Alhamdulillah. You know what I gained? What did I gain? What? I gained the zikr of Allah. I'm used to saying the zikr of Allah more. My heart is more confident. Why? Because I've been tested with the difficult tests that I've noticed. But I'm more what? Firm. I'm more confident in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through dhikr. Another factor that can help us. These are all Islamic and Quranic recommendations. Tawakkul, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Relying on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. At the beginning, those who joined us later, at the beginning I said, we have to do everything else that we are supposed to do. Anything else, all the precautionary actions that we have to do them, we have to take them, we have to do everything, right? As the hadith says, you have to tie your camel and then rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to do whatever we can do, but rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is the one in charge of this world. If doesn't want, nothing would happen. That I truly believe that everything, the cure, the protection, the support, everything comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa Muhammad, when he was in Mi'raj, he asked, Ayyul a'mal afdal? Which amal, which action is the best action to you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, nothing is more valuable to me than my servant rely on me and be satisfied with what I decide for him or for her. Make sure you be satisfied. Make sure you rely on me. This is the most important thing. Imagine if your child would rely on you, would believe in you, would rely on you. You know, this is something that you appreciate that. I can pass this time. When I'm on the other side, inshallah, I have to see how this time helped me to have more tawakkul on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. People around the world might just relying on some people get together, make a vaccine or cure or something, right? Perfect. Very good. We're not against it. Inshallah, soon they will find it. But I can go deeper, get something from deeper from this ocean. You know what it is? I rely on him. The tawakkul to Allah. Tawakkaltu ala al-hayy alladhi la yamut biyadihi al-khayr wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. The other factor is taqwa and piety. You know the etymology of taqwa? What does it mean, taqwa? Taqwa comes from wiqaya, means holding, the thing that can hold, keeping something, keeping you away from dirt, from issues, from deficiencies, from sins, from anything else. Keeping you away from being so disturbed, keeping you away from, oh my God, what's going to happen? Taqwa comes and brings tranquility and peace to the life of the person. And again, like we said, not only before I had to work on this, throughout this time I can work on this as well. The combination of ibadah, the combination of worship, the combination of, let's say, tawakkul we mentioned, the dhikr that we mentioned, all this together makes what? Taqwa for myself. Another important point, uns to Quran, being closer to Quran, having a better relationship with Quran. Quran says, I'm shafa, I'm the cure. And you know Quran doesn't lie. Quran doesn't lie. When it says, I'm the cure, I'm the shafa. We can discuss later that too. The physical aspects, Quran is shafa as well for sure. Now our topic is psychological and mental health and tranquility and peace. That's 100% for sure. I don't know, have you noticed, have you tried, have you experienced this when you recite Quran in the middle of the, let's say, the trouble, the problem, the issue that you have? It calms you down. I have many clients that I said, what do you do when you're, stressed? How do you calm yourself down? It says, I recite some ayah of Quran, it helps me. I recite this surah of Quran, it helps me. Nur, the light. Not only that, Quran says, I'm the shafa myself. Come and ask shafa from me. Use this moment to get closer to Quran. Some of you guys might spend more time at home. Some of you guys might soon, have more free time for yourself or something. Make sure you use this time wisely. Read more Quran, translation of Quran, tafsir of Quran, get closer to Quran. Read that book that you wanted to read for a long time. That's the time that you have to read it. Make sure that this is another thing. I'm gonna wrap up because inshallah we're gonna make sure that we end by 9 o'clock. But another important thing is hope. We talked about this before. The worst sin defined after kufr and those important things is being disappointed in the rahmat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That I have hope in everyone else in my life, throughout my life. It can be financial, it can be physical situation, it can be, I don't know, psychological situation, anything else. I have hope in anyone else except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Disappointment. Do you think Allah is going to help us? Do you think? It's the worst things. Hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hope in the ability. Hope in the power that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us. Help us. He bestowed to us the thing that we have around us. Having hope. Having hope, and like I said, not only the ibadah, the worship, grabbing the rope of dua. What are we doing? Some people just joined us. What are we doing? We're trying to see how can we keep our tranquility, peace? How can we have the sakina, aramish? And at the same time, I can learn something from the calamity. At the same time, I can take advantage of the situation that happened and make it an opportunity. Make it an opportunity. To make a threat an opportunity. To change tahdid to fursa. To change the issue to something that is beneficial to me. All these factors can help us to practice and get there out of this time. The rope of dua. The rope of praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The rope of talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ad-du'a mukhul ibadah. Dua. Not only just because the situation happened all the time, but this time. We believe in this. We believe in the calamities and problems and issues around the world. It can be disturbances in my personal life, anything. Relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would help. Relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can calm me down. Relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can actually help the physical situation as well. This time as well, the 7th dua of Sahifa Sajadiyah, we recited together after Dua Kumail tonight, and in the email you received it as well. That is very recommended to recite this dua. It's very interesting. Years ago, some personal things quickly, I said inshallah I'll wrap up. Years ago, I had a meeting with one of my ustad in Hawza. He shared with me a personal dream that he had and things that have been given to him by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's very private. He said, I had a dream that I was in a majlis. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was sitting. Some other people of Ahlul Bayt, I guess, he was saying that they were sitting as well. And then Rasulullah told me, he's a very great alim, he told me that you go on the minbar and you give a lecture. It was an event or marasim or something. You go on the minbar and give a lecture. He said, I went on the minbar, I gave a lecture, nice lecture. I came down. This is the sunnah, before and now as well. When people comes down, when do this or the poetry, they gave them a salah. Salah means something that is valuable. It can be money, it can be fabric, it can be clothing, it can be abba, it can be anything, right? He said, Rasulullah in my dream gave me a salah, gave me something as the reward of my speech, and he recited a dua from me. Ya man tuhallu bihi uqadul makarih. The same dua, 7th of Sahifa Sajadiyah. He said, in the dream, and when I woke up, I remember few phrases of the dua, seventh dua of Sayf Sajadiyah. I remember few phrases of the dua, but I didn't know that we have this dua actually in Sayf Sajadiyah or in Mafati up until then. He said, I went to my father, that he is an alim as well. I says, Dad, I have this dream as well. This dua that have been recommended to recite this dua a lot. He said, my father smiled and he says, we have this dua in Sayf Sajadiyah, in Mafati as well. يا من تحل به عقد المكاره. The seventh dua of Sayf Sajadiyah. The dua, the importance of that. The other dua we have, you remember that, in the email we can see it as well. اللهم اجعلني في درعك الحصينة التي تجعل فيها من تريد. Imam Salih ﷺ said, this is a treasure. Specifically, when they say treasure, that means that belongs to our followers, belong to our Shia, belong to those that they believe in us. It's a treasure. It doesn't belong to everyone else. I said, recite this dua 3 times, in the morning and 3 times in the afternoon. So, what happened here? Then I can use the situation, I can use the time that I'm in order to work on my iman, in order to work on my relation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some people, when they pass this time on the other side, they look back, they see, what was it? What did you gain? Fear, anxiety, problems, issues, cabin fever, didn't get out of the house. That's it? Yeah, I was just so anxious. I was just reading the news and everything. Alhamdulillah, you're healthy. But some other people, al-mu'minu kayyas, smarter people, those who have iman, when they pass this time, you ask them, what did you gain? Say, Alhamdulillah, I protected myself, I protected my family, I did whatever I could, everything. By the way, more important than all these things, what did I gain? I'm closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now I know that I'm so weak. The whole world is so weak. The whole human beings are so weak. No matter how progress we are, we're the weakest creature actually. You know what? I know I have to be humble in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now I know who has the power, absolute power, who is qadir, who everything is in his hands, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now through the dua, I'm more closer to dua. I have better tawakkul and I rely to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala better than before. I look after this time, I look back and says, Alhamdulillah, Ya Allah, thank you so much for supporting, for helping, for protecting me physically throughout this time, inshallah. And after that, thanks for letting me achieve these treasures as well. This is iman. This is the smartness of mu'min that through this happen. And they know everything is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I said the whole things for one thing as well, because this time the mental health is more important. I mentioned the last Thursday as well. To be calm, to be having a good time, to smile, to relax, do everything you're supposed to do, and there's no point to be scared and afraid of anything. Beyond the thing that you're supposed to do and you're doing, you can't do anything else, can you? What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He wills. That's what we have to see, inshallah. That's the mu'min definition of being mu'min, that find the threats, find the issues in order to make them all fursa, an opportunity for himself and for herself, inshallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammadin wa ajjal farajahum. Before we finish, I wanted to make sure if anyone had any questions, because I said you can ask your questions. If anyone had any questions before we do the dua and finish the topic tonight, we can answer the questions. Khair, inshallah. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. اللهم عجل لوليك الفرج والعافية والناصر ومد في عمره الشريف وزين الأرض بطول بقائه وجعلنا من أعوانه وأنصاره وشيعته. يا رحمن يا رحيم ثبت قلوبنا على دينك. Ya Allah, we ask you for the sake of Islam, for the sake of your Rasul and Ahlul Bayt, hasten in the dhuhr of our Imam Mahdi. Ajjalallah ta'ala farajah sharif, inshallah. Ya Allah, let us be among the true followers of our Imam. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, protect all people around the world from any calamities and issue, especially the followers of last deen Islam, and especially the muhibbeen of Ahlul Bayt and their shia. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, Bihaq al-Hussein, whoever is dealing with any calamity and issue and problem, specifically now we have some people who are sick because of this new situation, give them cure and shafa as soon as possible. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, help our youth, make them successful in dunya wal akhirah. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, those who have hajat, those who have requests, specifically my dear brothers and sisters who joined this gathering that we have today online. Ya Allah, give them all khair hajat that they have in their mind. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, um, anyone around the world that they might deal with some tough situation that is way tougher than this. We have some people in Yemen, in Bahrain, in Afghanistan, part of Pakistan, in India, all around the world that the issue that they have is the bomb is coming to themselves, to their houses and everything. Ya Allah, for the sake of this moment, this night, Shab Jum'ah, provide opportunities for their freedom. Ya Allah, those who are sick, cure them, and those who passed away, send the thawab and reward out of our, inshallah, gathering our du'as, dua and everything to their soul, inshallah. Remember, inshallah, those who have their kids in Sunday school, we're going to have the sessions online in Sunday school for the kids as well in different age groups. I refer you to the email that ICZ sent, inshallah. You can see what age group and what time, but of course you are welcome and your children are welcome to be throughout the whole time, inshallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammadin wa ajjal farajahum. Stay healthy. Keep us in your dua, inshallah. May Allah protect you and bless you and your whole family and our community, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.